Hi, lovely water signs. I hope this finds you well. This is Tarot Rose. Thank you for being here. If you're not familiar with me, this is you and them, and sometimes kind of comes out also as divine masculine, divine feminine. And I feel like these were quite well shuffled, but cut this. Nope. Let's see. Potentially feeling at the moment like a stalemate between you, but also that both of you are coming into greater balance. And I'm feeling that just right now in general. The earth sign reading had, there were some, there was healing that was going on, but there was just a very tender, gentle feeling about things. Whoa. So this is you on this side. Bottom of the deck is the Fool, initiation. So there is a whole new beginning emerging for you. You may very well be dealing with a fire sign, otherwise just could reflect the passionate feelings you have for this person. I feel like this is really also about them. So we have the King of Stars, which would be the King of Wands, and the Knight of Stars, which would be the Knight of Wands. And I just feel you have a lot of passion for them. And I think sometimes you see them, in a little bit of a less mature light, and sometimes you really feel like they're your king. And then there's this this dance happening within you, this desire to move forward just in general, to claim more of your power. This is the Magician impulse, like the really natural impulse to move forward, natural curiosity. So this would be the Page of Wands, but like natural curiosity and creativity and all of that, with this need to withdraw a bit, with this need to still be very contemplative. And so the Four of Hearts is the Four of Cups. Sometimes that's just a card of, pulling back. But you also may be dealing with your own feelings of depression or, like emotional energy that really needs to move, but you also can't force. So there's this interesting, it doesn't exactly feel like a tug of war within you, but like two sides of a coin, and you're having to embrace both. Like both are true for you, and it can feel like stopping and starting. But this person is obviously on your mind a lot. Well, and you wouldn't be watching this reading, I think, if they weren't. Interesting dynamic here. Again, for them, they have boldness and withdrawal. So there's a similar mirroring going on. Desire for new beginning there. King of Trees. I think they themselves are wanting to mature. They do want a partnership here. This is King and Queen of the same suit. It's interesting. It feels to me like part of them wants you to be their equal, and that part of them doesn't know how to let that be. They are seeking a higher power and a higher connection, and I think that they are actually feeling you like on a soul level. And this came up, I think, in the Earth reading too. So Yeah, so they're having a similar, like, I want to move forward. And I think just generally in life too, I want to move forward, but I have this healing to do and I need to withdraw and I need to like shift how I'm thinking about things. Um, I feel like there is a desire to kind of begin again as this solid king figure, and for them to also get in touch with themselves as a mystic. And part of how they do that actually is through their connection with you. You've helped them see this. I feel like that was pretty short but sweet, but it's, um, I don't feel like there are a lot more messages. Like together right now you might not be talking, but you're finding balance and you're finding balance together. Like there's actually an energetic balance that's happening here. And on this side, you really have to remember that this is a whole new cycle for you. You have 0 and 1. And I think that it is good to be kind of contemplative about our new beginnings. Like sometimes we really have to know when to just like step on the path, do the thing. But it also doesn't have to come from this energy of being forced. It's okay to take things slow and to trust you'll know those moments when to act. And let yourself be curious. And I feel also let yourself be curious about this connection. I think sometimes because it hasn't gone the way that you hoped or wanted, you may actually also fall into kind of a depressive state or feel like you shouldn't be thinking about the connection or the relationship, or be curious about it. But that's not the case. You've been learning and growing through it. You do need to focus on your life. You do need to focus on being the magician and finding this deeper peace. But, and really considering this contemplation card, that would be the 7 of Pentacles. So, it's also contemplating your future and how you've created things in the past, how you want to create things in the future, how you really want to use this impulse. And don't, let the curiosity be there. All right, water signs, I'm sending you so much love. If you'd like to go over to the extended reading, what I'm going to do is pull messages from their heart and soul to you from this side of the deck, pull specific messages just for you from here, additional, like, how should you best proceed, what else do you need to know, that kind of thing. Probably pull connecting cards from here, or additional messages from there, and some cards from the Rebel Oracle, which is kind of sitting upside down there, but that's okay. All right, I love you lots. Link for that will be below. And, or if for some reason, if it's not working, look at last week's reading. It will be the same link. All right, lots of love. See you later. Bye.